Chase is the biggest one, and they usually are pretty good. But what is the first? Is that a weekday? Or weekend?
The first is a Friday.
Mark,
So that would leave us
you
Monday
need
the
12.
4th or Tuesday the 5th to get everything done and get the reports out to everybody. That might be a tight squeeze.
Jeff, how about you? Tuesday
I mean, we
the
could
12th?
try,
I can do that.
as long as we have the main bank statement.
I prefer that over the week before, actually.
Bills are in ramp.
Okay.
Okay.
Because the Chase we usually get on the first.
about
It's
you?
the
Tuesday
OB&T
the
that we
12th.
don't get out on the first
August
usually.
Yep.
Good. Great. Linda?
The 12th?
Yes,
No.
Tuesday the 12th.
I'm assuming that week I'm gonna have to go back for a doctor's appointment with Charlie. I'll just make
Okay.
sure I don't schedule. Just tell me when it is and I will schedule.
Right now, it's looking like Tuesday, August 12th.
Okay.
I'll just pull everybody else.
For everything, finance?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Brian, you don't have any problem with us canceling a meeting, right, in the summer?
No.
Okay, great.
Now, is this getting rid of the meeting on the 20th?
Yes.
This is, so
This
this
is
is,
replacing that for August.
okay.
Yeah, just moving up our
I'm gonna
August
have to do
meeting.
my own.
I'm telling you,
It's the only thing that works is paper.
I've never missed a flight, I've never missed a meeting.
All right, there you go.
I think we're ready to start finance when you guys are.
All right.
I'll get back to you on that. I'm gonna announce at the board meeting that we're aiming for August 12th.
Everybody good? Everybody got what they need? Up to you, sir.
3, 2, 1.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Orange County Funding Corp. Finance Committee meeting. The time is now
407.
4:07. Bill, can we get a roll call, please?
Yes, Mark Green,
Here.
Linda Muller,
Here.
Jeffrey Christ.
Here.
And for staff, Bill Fioravanti, Marty Barras, and Kelly Riley. We have Caden Jones on AV, our monitors, Brian Sandvich, and our intern, Krishna Kutala. That's everyone.
Excellent.
And Shannon Manisi, I love to forget her for some reason. Shannon Manisi, our external CFO from RBT on Zoom.
Excellent. Everybody's here. Proof of notice was properly provided.
Yes, sir.
Let's, if I can, get approval of the minutes from the April 16th Finance Committee. Can I get?
Also move.
Excellent. Can I get a second?
I'm gonna have to abstain. I wasn't at the meeting.
All right, then,
We may have to bump that till Dean is back.
okay.
We don't have a quorum, but we don't have enough votes to approve that. So,
Then we are going to table this till next time. Let's move to new business. Shannon or Bill, would you mind going through the May 2025 financials, please?
Shannon, please.
Sure. So there was $155.79 of interest income for the month, and then the $7,420 for the management fee due to the IDA. And we have bad debt recovery of $50, and that was for the Fitness Academy of Hudson Valley, so they made a $50 payment towards their loan. So total loss for the month was $7,989.53.
All right. Any questions or thoughts about that? Then, can we move on?
Moving on to cash. So
Certainly.
there was 40, is there a question?
Nope, please.
Okay, there was $42,102 in the operating account, and then there was a total of $1,576,539 in CDs. None are maturing in the immediate future, so this one's good.
On the CD from October.
Well, the one was reinvested that was matured on 6/12.
so you
We
reinvested that one.
reinvested it in the T-bill.
And that's the
per
one
your last
that,
meeting.
that's the one that comes due in March 20th.
Yes.
And we got 4.02% of 477,000. Wonderful. Real quick, do we have anything coming up that we foresee we would need money out of our checking account for this?
OCFC. What are we paying, we're almost done, what are we paying Vision Hudson Valley out, do you recall?
That's out of OCIDA.
IDA, right, okay. No, we pay the food bank?
Yeah.
Okay. We have nothing,
All right,
out
we're
there.
tight.
Yep.
Okay, beautiful.
Yeah, I think it's also a timing thing of, because the CD actually matured, but the dates are updated, so you won't see the roll of what you should have withheld back from that rollover until June.
Nope, all good. Do we want to talk about the transactions, the payments?
The check for the generator went out for the Hudson Valley Food Bank. And then, we had to write a management fee for February, December. We realized that, we didn't move that money over from the OCFC to the IDA, so we had to do that when we reconciled that. And then we also have a management fee for May, and then the regular accounting fee of $350.
Okay. Why is the management fee higher?
For, May?
Yeah, so May, it's 96.43. And,
It's based on actual expenses of the IDA. So it's not a set fee every month, it's based on the actual from the previous month.
yeah, based upon percentage of whatever the fees are.
gotcha, okay.
It's not a big fluctuation, all right? Just-
Well, it's,
It is fair to question if it was a big one.
But December was higher because it included all the year-end accruals.
Yeah, okay. Includes your own accruals, but we could also have a true-up for our cams.
Yeah.
There are a lot of things that could fluctuate,
okay.
And we did have that.
right? Yeah.
And then the management fee invoice is on the back for May.
Legal counsel's another thing that can fluctuate.
That's what I see. Oh, repairs and renovations.
Yeah, the
Yes, right.
painting.
That's what it was. Okay. Yeah, so between the legal and the repairs, that pretty much makes up the difference. All right, thank you. All right, any questions for Shannon, Bill, or Kelly on the financials or the payables? You good?
I'm good.
All right, then can I get a motion to approve? Right, we don't have to talk about CDs,
No, we don't. Just recommend the board to approve the, yeah.
so can I get a motion to recommend to the board? Any other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes. Any other business for this
No, sir.
right now? Then can I get a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second. All in
Aye.
favor? Aye. Opposed?
4:13 PM.
We are adjourned. We'll be- ADA Finance Committee meeting. The time is now 4:14. Bill, can I get a roll call, please?
Sure, Mark Green,
Present?
Linda Muller,
Here.
Jeffrey Christ.
Here.
For staff, Bill Fioravanti, Kelly Riley, and Marty Barras. We also have Caden Jones doing our AV, our general counsel Lino Sharetta, our intern Krishna Kutala, and our New York State monitor Brian Sanders. And Shannon Manisi, our external CFO on Zoom.
Excellent. Unfortunately, we will not have quorum to approve the minutes, so we are going to have to postpone that until next month. So I'd like to move right into our new business. Normally, we talk about bills and such, but on the list it says CD first.
Yes.
So do we want to talk about the CD first?
You good with that?
All right, so if we can all turn to
I'm gonna put the
page.
sexy stuff up first.
Flash, give me the sizzle, don't give me the other stuff. If we go to page 6, we can see that we have a CD that's going to mature, what is today's date?
26.
So it matured 3 days ago. The bottom one, Provident Bank, 2.5 million at 4.5%. We have, again, staggered, we will have another one maturing in October. The third tranche will mature in December. So this one, I would recommend another 9-month CD to keep our continuing 3-month staggering. Looking at rates that were, I believe you got them today? Yesterday. It seems to me that Provident Bank, once again, would like to have our business at 4.05%.
Yep.
Anyone have any other thoughts or anything they'd like to add to this discussion?
What was that interest rate again?
Provident Bank is 4.05%.
Oh, okay, yeah, thank you.
9 months.
That's for yesterday, though, keep in mind that the rates are fluctuating.
So, well, by the time we do it, it'll be tomorrow?
I'll send the note to them and see if they can do it tomorrow, but I don't know if the money is on the way back as far as a check coming back to us because it's already matured. So that's why I don't know.
We're gonna have to get the money back too.
If they don't still have it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm good with that. I just didn't notice my paper here.
So, with all that said, I still think, based on this, that Provident Bank will have the highest rate. So, are we all in agreement that we will roll this over at Provident Bank for another 9 months at what I'm guessing will be somewhere between 4.0% and 4.1%?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Fantastic. Any other discussions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Go do the voodoo that you do. All right. Next up are financials. Shannon, can you give us a walkthrough of our financials, please?
Sure. So for the month of May, there was an application fee of $2,500 from Skinnell Properties. The $7,420 of management fee income coming from OCFC. And then there's this new EPA brownfield assessments for $2,500 as well. So total income for the month was $12,641.99. Out of the expenses, you'll see professional fees there is a little different than standard, which was the research for quality of life cost. Nothing unusual out of your agency support expenses. There it was cost benefit analysis, and that was, I'm probably gonna mispronounce this, but
Camoin. Yep.
Associates? Yeah, EDO Development Authority.
Right.
And then legal was broken out between two different things. 3720 was related to Royal Wine, and then 4896 was related to handbook and policy reviews by Bleakley.
All right, I'm sorry, I'm gonna need you to kind of run through some of those again. You said of the 8,600, Royal was how much?
Royal was 3720, $3,720.
And the handbook was roughly $4,900.
$4,896.
And I'm sorry, the cost benefit analysis with the funny name, what's that name?
That's for Amazon, Camoin, Canoin. That was a third-party cost benefit analysis, economic impact analysis, I should say, for the Amazon project.
All right. I'll have some more questions, but continue on, please.
Okay. Nothing unusual with the payroll expenses, building rent, just additional utility costs for the month. And then you will see $4,800 in repairs and renovations for the month, which was office painting. So total loss for the month of $59,290.23.
All right. So, real quick, back to the top, the application fee was, who again, please?
Skinell and
Yes,
Amazon.
that was the
Canal
Amazon.
property.
That was the Amazon.
Scanal, Amazon.
All right. The 7402, that was just the correction that we talked about?
No, that's
Oh, that was the traditional management fee.
just the same, yeah, it's just the monthly management fee.
All right. And then the 2,500 EPA brownfields, is that a
That's
reimbursement?
reimbursement, correct, from the EPA.
All right. And then everything else was pretty much in line. Okay. Any questions about this?
No.
We good?
Yep.
Please continue.
Sure. So on the next page, you'll see the cash in the operating account is $282,278. The escrow balance is $40,434. And total CDs and treasuries of $8,849,932, which we've already discussed the maturity of the loan. So total, $9,172,644.
The 282,000 are checking. Is that gonna cover us for 3 months? Anything on the horizon? We mentioned before.
There's Hudson Valley's only 6,000 left or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, 660750.
Okay.
No, not until the water study, but that's gonna be in tranches, and we don't even have an MOU yet still. I just checked on that again, so that's not gonna be anytime soon yet.
Okay, so nothing else on the horizon?
No,
Okay.
That brownfields gets reimbursed,
almost immediately.
yeah, from the shovel ready.
I don't,
There's
we're not
not
talking
much.
major,
Yeah, there's not much going on there yet.
yeah, and,
At some point, there could be.
yeah, there will be soon. Well, I think we'll be engaging one of these consultants soon, but, we're not talking a major expenditure
Yeah.
over the next few months.
Okay.
I just want you to be mindful if you're gonna get another bill from the monitor,
Yeah,
just to keep that in mind, because they tend to fluctuate, so
yeah, it's been a little bit.
you haven't had a large one in a little while, so I don't know where we stand with that.
They first go to OIG, and that's where they have to be approved. I'll follow up with them, just so you know there.
Yeah,
Maybe just for cash flow, it would be helpful for us to.
yeah, it looks like 18,750 is the, so I would say the worst we could see is 36,000.
Right.
So it seems like we have more than enough padding, so.
Do you know if there are a couple separate ones that are up to them?
I'll follow up.
You'll check.
Yes, I can find out what they are, but that's where they have to be approved.
Mark?
Yes.
I'm sorry to ask, but, the CD is gonna be 2.5 million. You want to reinvest it and keep the interest in the checking account?
Yeah, I mean, we can reassess the checking account in October if we want to funnel some of that interest off and put it into the next CD.
So 2.5 for the CD?
Yeah, just leave it for 2.5, I think.
Okay.
And so we have extra money in the
Yeah, maybe
checking,
that's best.
then we can reassess. All We good on that?
Yep.
All right, let us continue.
Can I
Oh,
just ask a
please.
question? When is our responsibility with the monitor? When does it end?
April, May of next year.
So we're into the second year.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Can we continue to our vendor
Yeah.
payments, please?
Pretty much everything is, standard. The acquisition marketing is pretty much the same. Weekly plat is the attorney, Brooke Simmons, she's from the Vision Hudson Valley. That Camelon associate is that cost benefit analysis that we did for Amazon. Elon Finance is the credit card for Zoom and QuickBooks. We made a FedEx shipment. First Columbia is our rent and our CAM charges for this, for Karate Lane. For Jeff, it's his mileage for when he went up to Cooperstown. Caitlin is Vision Hudson Valley. Cleaning is the same. Land Associates is, a lot of that is all that's a pass-through
Local labor.
for the local labor, yeah. Marlin Leasing is for our copier. No Mo Consulting is the Vision Hudson Valley, that's one of their consultants. There's a couple of charges for the Orange County Association of Towns and Villages that Bill attended. RBT, the bookkeeper, is the same. Martin Ware Group, he's our IT guy. He did the presentation last month, if you don't remember. And Bill is mileage that's Cooperstown too. And the legal services for Royal Wine, and Zolte's is our telephone, which is pretty much the same.
Any questions?
Nope.
All right, let's maybe just, if everyone just wants to just take a quick look at the Elon credit card. Looks very much the same. Real quick, just while it's on my mind, how are things going with the new system?
The RAM,
Yeah,
I'd like to make Marty say it, please.
Oh, it's great.
yeah?
Yes.
Is that, are you being facetious?
No.
She's trying to downplay it, Frank.
Yeah, no, that's the trouble with me, but yeah, everything I say sounds sarcastic, I don't mean that, but no, it is really good, helpful, clean.
And we fixed that sync up problem we had last time, remember we had that one thing?
Yep.
That's all cleaned up now? How difficult was that to fix?
I don't recall it.
It wasn't.
There was nothing.
difficult at all.
It's been great, really, honestly.
So, we did something right?
We really did.
Yay.
Also, some of the invoices, if we choose to pay them with the card, we get like cash back. So like the U-line for the mats,
Yep.
if we pay it with a credit card, we get cash back on credit cards. So there are some perks.
Yeah.
Beautiful, wonderful, all right, thank you. All right, can I get a motion to approve the financials and present them to the board?
I do.
Excellent, can I get a second?
Second.
Any further questions? All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We're good to go. Any other items to be presented for this meeting?
That is it.
Excellent, then with nothing else, can I get a motion to adjourn, please?
So moved. Second.
I have a second here. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The time is now 4:29 and we're out.